na haria na tugicoka gucokereria thini wa ikereka ritu ria muthia ritha riria kumagithai rikinyagia thaa ithatu akotuko kana kura tukoro tukirika thini wa dereti tu igimenya kindu gitu ugima wa meciria no afata muno makeria no rekwe tukihutia andu guku Florida na njira nene twayuthi ginyagia andu agima na muthenya wa muthi ici ndicithirania ri wiki ndina mugeni ndina mundu gitokesha Susan no tukona keroshini ro muthi ni wantu farira ya Rikiuma Ngo-Ini no bereda wonu waku no afata muno makeria wikona kiurio giothe no nyareki kwa namba itu andu meriguhe ario 0712925924 ngade ni citu ciothe ciokinaria ni kora pejito ya SEO TV Kenya kana peji ya kwa kiube wa bugu wa gicioke na koguo muthenya wa muthi hihi wade nake ajira gikuyu ndakeine wega nigikurehe thina kidogo na koguo ntugutukania ruga na hali tunachanganya kidogo. Kesh, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing very well. What about you?
I'm doing fine.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Kwa SEO TV na ningetaka tu uangalie kamera usalimie mtazamaji na umwambie Kesh ni nani.
First of all, thank you for this opportunity. Mimi naitwa Kesh Susan. I'm a Minister Kesh Susan. Professionally Kesh ni mwalimu, special needs education. I work with persons with various disabilities, specifically autism. Ilo pande nyingine mimi ni Minister of the Gospel, and I will say generally I'm a mentor, I'm a life coach, and for me mental health, emotional health, and the general health of an individual is very important.
Tumezoea Kikuyu lakini siku ya leo umetuambia tutachanganya kidogo. Je, ningetaka tu kwanza uniambie safari imekuaje? Umetuambia it's like it's meaning one. Wewe ni mwalimu, you are life coach, you are minister. Haya yote unawezaje kuweka kwenye cup moja?
Naweza sema ni kujipanga. But apart from kujipanga, mimi nimesaidiwa sema kidogo tu na neema ya Mungu. Na niko na mwito. Napenda kuona human being, the place of the human being becoming a better place. So hiyo ndio inanifanya kila siku niweze kukua hapa na pale. But at the end of the day ni one basket. Yeah,
so zote unaziweza?
Zote naziweza. Na hakuna yenye ukiangalia vizuri kuna mahali tu kuna meeting points. So azigongani.
Kuna mahali zitakuja zote
nizipatane. Si kama kufanya nini, si kama walimu na kukua mwanajeshi. Unaona hizo vitu lakini kama wewe ni mwalimu na wewe ni mentor, unaona ziko karibu sana. Kama wewe ni mwalimu, wewe ni life coach. Wewe ni mwalimu, wewe ni preacher, ziko very close. Yes.
Tunapozungumzia, umesema wewe ni mwalimu haswa mambo na special needs na umesema una deal sana na wale watoto ambao wako na autism. Je, pengine tu kabla tuingie kwenye topic yetu siku ya leo.
Yes.
Tunapozungumzia kuhusu autism, tunapozungumzia kuhusu watoto ambao wako na autism, tunazungumzia nini haswa?
Autism is I'll say it's a ranked part of the disabilities. Kuna various. So hii ni cognitive inamaanisha ni akili. Inaitwa autism spectrum. So sijui kama niko na the right words in Kiswahili, but tunasema tu ni it's a mental, iko na a lot of science behind it. Tukikuja kwa vitu kama chromosomes and all that, kuna moja ina miss and all that. But tuseme tu ni it's mental, it's more cognitive. Na hapo ndio the disability comes in. Yes.
Tutaanzia tu hapo kwenye topic yetu siku ya leo. There is mentorship and there is modeling.
Okay.
Ningetaka tu niambie the term that we are talking about modeling, tunazungumzia nini?
Modeling tuseme tuanze na mentorship kwa sababu modeling kama mtoto wa mentorship. But then modeling you can model to someone who is not per se your mentee. So modeling ni ile naweza iwekaje like acting. And modeling unaona kama ukiona juu ulikuwa unacheza na ile clay tulikuwa tuna model sema nyumba unakumbuka ile clay tuna model sema kisu and all that so ni kuchonga kitu ikae shape fulani so modeling ni mimi naishi in a lifestyle in a way that wewe mwenyewe seeing from me you're able to copy that. Maybe I want to model a way of speaking. Nataka ku model a way I could dress. I want to model but then sitaifanya kwa umbali. Ni mimi nitaishi vile ningekuwa example. So for example kama nataka kuonyeshana pombe ni mbaya, mimi sitaikunywa. Sasa ukiona hivyo I'm your model. Na unaona ile bado ile na kuchonga in a way but I'm first that specimen. I leave that specimen for you to become what I'm executing and what I'm expressing. Yes.
What about mentorship?
So mentorship is a program of guidance. Mentorship is a program of guidance. It can be formal or informal. Formal to mean relationship kama ya mwalimu na mwanafunzi ni mentorship relationship. Relationship kama ya nani kama ya pastor na you know it's mentorship. So mentorship iko kila mahali hata kwa familia tukikuja kwa familia baba na mtoto ni mentorship. So formal ni ile tunajua Wambogo anani mentor na ninatembea naye kukua something maybe after 2 years nitakuwa nimeingia kwa mambo ya media lakini ile informal ni ile maybe kwa setup ya nyumbani ile we are doing day to day activities but hakuna mahali tumeambiana so literally after 3 years ndo unaanza kurealize na ni kama nimeanza kubehave kama baba yangu ni kama nimeanza kubehave kama my so and so hiyo ni informal because it's a walk it's a walk of guidance nakumbuka pale growing up unapata mzee alikuwa anakuja na pale kwa moto alafu anawaambia hapa kutoka leo anawapanga anawaambia advice as a man this how you so that kind of setup yes.
So mentorship kuna formal na kuna
informal yes.
Now then there's the difference between mentorship and modeling.
So the reason nimesema modeling inatokana it's a baby of mentorship is because mentorship is a guidance. Kwa guidance Kiswahili treated ama Kikuyu. So it's guidance. Guidance and it's a program and the program could be formal or informal. Sasa modeling ni as a mentor now I'm living that life. Remember I'm a mentor so I'm living that life and you are copying. Unajua mentorship I can mentor someone who is online can mentor. True or false? True, but modeling lazima ikuwe mtu very close. Ninaona vile akiamka ana behave ana dress you know so anani shape to be of a certain type, whether anani shape in the professional side anani shape in the family angle. Like your father is really a good model because your father if he is a good father unaona anakuambia watch how I treat my wife. So you copy from that. You see when he enters in the house how he says good evening to everyone you know and you are able to copy that. Now guess what? Modeling you can model something if in an informal setup you can model something wrong. You can because your modeling ni living okay as a mother or as a father mimi in my day activities mtoto wangu anaangalia mom actually ananikopi more what I do than even what I say. So if I smoke hakuna vile nitakuja nimwambie hiki kitu itakuharibu lungs. So already by smoking are modeling a way of living and a way of fun, of how to have fun. So hakuna siku nitampata na later in life akismoke nimkataze. So I can model what is positive, I can model what is negative. But in this context tunaangalia positive modeling. Yes.
Uniambie tu pengine mtu umeleta mfano mzuri sana on the negative side of modeling.
Yes.
Mtu pengine mtoto amekuwa akijua babake na mamake akienda kufriji anapata kuna kapombe kidogo, ameanza kugrow akijua na kukunywa pombe si kitu mbaya. Ikifika ni mentorship, huyo mtoto anaweza change.
Yeah, ita change and that's why wanapeleka ngo rehab. So na rehab wako subjected in another program. Now when it comes to rehab, now that's formal. Make up for some months ndio a reform. Ni kama kuandu ile kitu yote amekuwa akijua is right or is wrong. Is right, yes. So na kuna ule mwenye hajakuwa kikunywa but ataingia na certain setup na aanze kukunywa.
That means negative modeling can be undone through the mentorship.
Yes, and you see now with mentorship, as I said, it could be formal or informal. Even a mentor, even this has everything to do with even the company that you that you set. So it doesn't have to be a man in a suit who says you must report to me after every month for counsel, for teachings as your mentor. No, even by observation of how he lives. In fact, that's hiyo ndo ina sink deeper. You will be like siwezi behave hivi because the person that I admire most doesn't do this. You see, when a relationship of a mentor and mentee, it's first built by desire and admiration. Lazima huyu mtu maybe you're mentoring a young man, lazima angalewa mbogo na like I find this man great. I find this man productive. So from that angle, he is able to, hata kama hujamuongelesha, wewe tu anaona pictures zako, muna interact on daily occasion, once in a while mnakaa chini, you have very deep conversations. But from afar, this man is able to pick details, and with time unaanza kurealize. Ushaona umekaa na mtu after 2 years anaanza kuvaa kama wewe. Kama ulikuwa unapenda purple, yeye anapenda blue, anaanza kupenda purple more kwa sababu mentorship is all about influence.
It's important. Umuhimu wake ni gani hasa tukizungumzia mambo na mentorship before tukuja kwa modeling?
Mentorship, well, allow me to say mentorship is mentorship stroke. Ziko pamoja ni kama chai na maziwa. Maji ukipika chai, anyways you cannot separate modeling from mentorship. So if it's okay I can answer them. Importance ya mentorship ni every person for you to go to where everyone has goals. Kila mtu ako na mahali ambapo ungependa kuenda in terms of goals in whatever. One, we have mental goals, we have emotional goals, we have spiritual goals. Zinakuanga 7 nuggets. We have economic goals, we have political goals, now we have career goals, etc. It could be ni diverse, ni mingi. All right. So depending with mahali unaenda na ungependa kufika, kuna ule mtu ambaye amefika mbele yako. Like hakuna sfinye kwa empty. Ukikuja kwa media, mimi nimekaa hapa. Who is the closest person kuniongoza kunisaidia mambo ya media? You are the one. So siwezi enda kutafutilia. So when it comes, if this is the career path that I have to take, then the person that ako pale ndio anaweza nisaidia easily ku access. Nimesema mentorship is all about influence. It's so influence hapa inaniambia I don't have per se to have a sitting as much as hizo ni important. So unapata kwa sababu I want to after 3 years, after 6 months, after a day I want to go somewhere, then I have to access someone who is there ndo ani lift to that place. So the importance of mentorship is that it is a shortcut. It is a shortcut to where I want to arrive. ukiniambia saizi nianze media na nimekataa kukusikiliza ama nimekataa kuenda direction yako, nimesema sitaki mtu yote aniongoze mambo ya media, mimi tena ninunue kamera zangu and I employ people. If this is person A thinking that way, person B aamue yata atakuwa ana every once a week anaongea na Wambugu na atakuwa chini yake, as much as maybe it's not another place or maybe a branch of SOA, akwe guided. This person mwenye ameamua kwenda kivyake ata take a long time, ata make a lot of losses, asara itakuwa mingi sana na kugonga milima, you know, than huyu mtu mwenye aliamuka kukaa chini ya mentorship. When it comes to things like family marriage, someone who refuses to sit under counsel, unapata ameamua ni huyu na ni huyu nataka kuoa, you know. Now maybe the parent anamwambia just listen to us, listen to why we are saying don't do this and this and this and this and this and this. Ameamua kwenda kivyake, anaweza take a lot of, kuna risks involved. So wisdom is sit down, uliza kwa nini unaniambia hivi na hivi. So mentorship, modeling and all that influence inakusavia time, alafu it is a shortcut to where you are going, and also inakusaidia not to make a lot of mistakes, kwa sababu mentor wako atakuexpose ya nini challenges, mistakes they made, atakwambia usipite route because 2 years ago this is what I did and I entered into debt. Saizi nalipa loan kwa sababu ya so wewe kwa sababu that's the exact path you want to pass through. Wewe utarudia the same mistakes zenye nini, so inakusave a lot time, resources, mistakes you won't copy and paste, and then it's very fast to where you're headed.
That means for each and every field lazima kukuwe na mentor. It's not a specific person. So ni kama unamaanisha kwa kila field industry fulani kitaka kuingia lazima kwanza nitafute a mentor. Simaanishi tunafaa kutafuta a mentor. Kuna ule mentor ambaye like now personally I have a general of an all-round mentor and I have mentors, yeah. But nikuulize, now that I'm a Christian and I go to church and I have a pastor, when it comes to my area of special needs, will he really be so in that context? So mali niko kazi, automatically this is someone who knows what you don't know and who has what you don't have. It is as simple as that. So in a work environment, kuna ule utapata anajua something. So ndo nilisema it could be formal or informal. It's all about influence and guidance. Okay, we've received a new employee, so this is how we work here, this is how we do things, anakuonyesha around. If you have any question, please ask. It's as simple as that. So apart from easy vitu zingine hapa na pale, kuna ule tu general person in my life, in your life, in someone's, and I advocate for that. Someone who can oversee. Someone mtu anaweza ona maybe hayuko kwa special needs kama mimi, hayuko kwa media, hayuko, lakini yako anafanya vitu zake, but because of experience in life and because of where they have been and how they have developed themselves in terms of exposure, in terms of resources, in terms of many things, anaweza niangalia alafu waniambia wewe nje umeanza kupitia si nzuri. Sijui mambo hiyo mengi, lakini I can from afar I can tell, do this, a few things, put in order, you will succeed in life. Yes. You've highlighted this career. We have career goals, we have political goals, we have moral goals, but I would like us to look on career goals and mambo na moral goals. What's the impact on personal development?
The impact on personal when it comes
to personal growth, personal development, we're talking of modeling and mentorship.
The importance is nikiwa shule, nikiwa form 2, kuna mwalimu alisema, it has never left my mind. Nilikuwa somea Mount Kenya, Meru County. Alafu alisimama kwa parade, mwalimu wa chemistry, back in the days, akasema, if you lose money, you've lost nothing. Ukipoteza pesa,
hakuna kitu umepoteza.
Hakuna kitu umepoteza. Ukipoteza afya, umepoteza kitu. Lakini ukipoteza character, which is morals, umepoteza kila kitu. So character, morals, ndo zinashikilia health yako, which is very true. Na character ndio ama morals ndio inashikilia pia pesa yako. Pia morals ndio inashikilia career yako. Unapata kuna mtu hawezi sustain kazi. So every place anaingia kufanya kazi anavutwa after every 1 month. Na si ati ana makaratasi juu ya morals. Amepatikana na scandals, anaiba hapa na pale, you know, some very funny things. So is in a narrow down to morals. So ukipoteza morals, you've lost everything. In life you can go in very great places. You can become a great person, but what will bring you down is lack of morals, is lack of character. Check what breaks marriage of late. Of course, not all marriages, but some of the marriages. We have conversations of not being faithful. Let me highlight that. What is that? Lack of morals. So you worked, pursued, and then got in marriage. Alafu nini ili happen pale? Moral ikabreak. Hiyo nimehighlight issue ya kufukuzwa, ya kuvutwa kazi. Hata business unapata una work vizuri, alafu unapata your good profit yote unapeleka in some very strange places. What is that? Discipline, lack of morals. So morals ndio without morals it's very easy to sink into very strange things. Now when it comes to the place of mentorship, mentorship in this case is very important because a mentor is not biased. A mentor ni rafiki yako lakini haogopi kukuambia ukweli. Akiona unaanza kutumia vibaya, end of the year anakuambia wapi savings. Any akona that place, wapi savings, these are we save, these are we deal with the resources, this is how we work with social capital and all that. So when it comes to career, career is important because career ndio inaekele chakula kwa meza. So naocha nilete the place of skill. So saizi as a teacher I can tell you, growing up tulikuwa tunaambiwa ukitoka ile mlango uko peke yako, and we didn't understand. So that grade that I got and that course that I did, it's very important. Na hiyo ndio ina every day ndio tani feed na nisikuwe a problem to myself, because if I can't feed myself, if I can't clothe myself, if I can't, you know, if I can't feed myself, I'm a problem to myself and I'm a problem to the people who are around me. Yes.
Kuna mtu pengine umesikia tu ukitaja ukasema it's good to have a mentor. Pengine tu anashindwa umuhimu wa mentor kwa kazi yenye mimi mwenyewe kama mimi ni wa media. Mtu mwingine pengine yeye ni pastor anashindwa umuhimu wa kuwa na mentor or a role model kwa kazi yenye niko. Ni nini? Kuna ile importance ya kuwa na mentor in the area in a professional way.
In a professional way. Yes, it's very important to have a mentor. One, nimesema this is someone who is not biased. Biased inamaanisha I'm your friend, but kila mtu unajua, kila mtu anaona kitu unafanya, but anaweza kosa kukwambia ukweli. So huyu ni mtu, a mentor is someone who keeps you in check. Saizi tuko na a few scandals our pastors we mentioned. I'm one, so wacha nijiweke kwa hii mix. Scandals when it comes to church. Ukiangalia watu ambao wako na sijui wanafanya very funny things hapo katikati, ukichunguza yeye ndo the highest kwa hiyo ministry yake. Kwa sababu unapata hakuna mtu anaweza kuja mwambie wewe kama wewe ni pastor hatufai kukupata TikTok. Na kama tunakupata TikTok, please do what you're supposed to do. We're entertainer, we're content creator, you know, that kind of things. So unapata mtu kama huyo, hakuna mtu aku kwa maisha yake, kama an authority, anaweza mwambia hii direction si nzuri. So it's very easy to sabotage ile kitu umekuwa kibuild over years if hakuna mtu ambaye anaweza kukeep in check. Hata wazazi wetu walikuwa wanatu keep in check, wanatuambia, you know. Yes, so when it comes to you've said career and work related, yes, so basically that's what I can say. Yes, this person keeps you in check and this person ensures that like you are accountable and anakupush for results. Without someone who pushes me for result, if I'm not a resilient person, mtu wa kujituma, end of year inaweza kuja after 5 years I've not done really much. But if kuna mtu kwa maisha yangu ananiuliza after 2 years what do we have, kuna opportunity hapa, I have this friend, please meet this person, and that kind of exposure unapata I grow very fast, and as I said, I avoid a lot of mistakes. Yes, and when it comes even to moral place, I know I'm accountable. Hautanisikia na scandals kule nje kwa sababu, not because I fear them. Unajua, when it comes to mentorship, it's not about fear. I'm an adult, you're an adult. So, but it's about respect and influence. And we say the mentorship first starts with admiration. I must admire you. Admire really, not admire you, admire where you have been and the impact you have made when it comes to self-realization and self-growth. Yes.
We've talked of personal growth, professional growth and career goals. Pengine tu umuhimu wake kwa society, the societal benefits kwa society yenyewe ni gani?
Umesema career growth?
We have tumeangalia career growth, tukaangalia personal development.
Yes.
Ningetaka sasa utuambie umuhimu wake kwa society, kwa society in general.
Yes.
Pengine mtu kuwa na mentor, mtu kuwa na mentorship modeling kwa society.
Kwa society.
Yeah.
Kuna vitu mbili. If you are a problem to yourself, wacha nilete these two words, utanisaidia ku translate. Being functional and being dysfunctional. So ule mtu ambaye ako functional ni a functional human being. Ni ule mtu ambaye number one, tumesema huyu mtu, this person first of all is not a problem to themselves. So kama hauna character, kama career yako semi ati haiko on the top, but at least kuna structure. Nimetoka shule form 4 the other day, nimefanya kakos ka salon. It's a very functional human being. So tukiongea about being functional, atongei mtu ambaye ni ilitongaje white collar jobs. That's not the angle. Everyone, as long as you have, Mungu anasema tabariki kazi ya mikono yako. So huyo ni mtu ambaye unashona viatu, wewe ni mkulima, wewe ni mwalimu, wewe uko kwa media, whatever field, as long as you are doing something. So a dysfunctional person ni ule mtu ambaye number one, huyo mtu ni problem to themselves. Problem to themselves means when it comes first to mental health, is of the 7 areas to be mentioned. Unapata either 2 or 3 or even all, huyu mtu mali yako haizi jikwamua. Na on top of that list, being character. So huyu mtu akiwa a problem to themselves, atakuwa a problem to the society. So kama hana character si ni yeye, lakini ameingia kwa ofisi akaibia kila mtu laptops. So we have all suffered in the society. We have all suffered because of the dysfunction of this person being dysfunctional. Are you getting the concept? Yes. So amekuja kwa mtaa, yeye ndio ana harass ladies ama that kind of thing. Ni rapist kwa sababu hakuna nini in the political arena. Unapata kwa sababu ya huku chini foundations ni wrong, mtu akiclimb up juu, akiingia kwa power, an MCA whoever, the first 2 years ni ku accumulate wealth kwake kwanza. You getting the concept? So unapata ile barabara yenye ilikuwa ijengwa for 10 years 20 years ago, saizi bado haijajengwa. So huyu mtu kwa sababu akona greed, akona hizi vitu zote, hana mentor. Hakuna mtu anamwambia Mungu amekufungulia mlango ukaingia into politics ama ukapata whatever source. Kumbuka watu ambao walikuvutia So huyu mtu kwa sababu ya greed na kwa sababu ya kukosa hiyo proper foundation, na hakuna mtu ana oversee, this person is not accountable to anyone. Akiingia kwa ofisi atafanya kitu anataka. After 20 years bado kuna mtoto alikuwa alipo school fees, amekula school fees yake, barabara bado, you get what I'm saying, stima. So amekuwa, this person is a problem to himself and a problem also to the society. So the society suffers because of someone who is not under mentorship. Yes.
So before we talk of mentorship, before we talk of modeling, before we talk of a role model, first kuwa na character.
Character is very important. Character is very important because, as I've said, when you lose money, money, you can get money. When you lose money, you've lost nothing. When you lose health, you've lost something. But when you lose character, you have lost everything. Yes.
Kuna majina mawili ulitumia tukianza. You talked of mentee and mentor.
Okay.
What is this?
A mentor. A mentor is the person who oversees and who gives guidance to an individual. The person who is the one tumesema hayuko biased, and a mentee is someone who sits under this guidance, which could be formal or informal. Yes.
Your life experience imekuwaje? Kuongea na watu, life experience imekuwaje?
As a mentor or a mentee? Because I have both.
So you have both.
I'm a mentee to someone and I'm a mentor to someone.
So let's first look on the mentor side.
As a mentor. As a mentor, it has been very, very interesting, my life experience. I'm one person mwenye napenda to pour out. And you see, as a mentor, one thing about mentorship, ule mtu ambaye unataka ku-mentor, yeye lazima akwe willing also to receive. It's like when I give you this glass of water, if you kama mkono yako kwa hivi, you won't receive it. So I've gotten challenges. Unapata kuna ule tu mtu ambaye anataka kwenda kivyake. So unapata anaenda alafu anagonga ukuta anarudi. Na bado ulikuwa unaniambia ukweli. But the people who cooperate in mentorship and the people that I've worked with, unapata after years, they become better. One rule of mentorship, now that you're asking about about life experience, I don't grow people to become cash. I don't like the way I talk, the way I dress. I don't impose that on you. My experience in mentorship is that I really provoke in a good way someone to become themselves. So naangalia potential zako, naangalia wewe ni these are your strengths, these are your weaknesses, so please become you. Kwa sababu unapata na mention as you challenges of mentorship, unapata most of the mentors they wanataka kukua ni copy and paste. They are turning this individual kukua a photocopy of them, which is very wrong. Because kuna personalities, 4 temperaments, kuna choleric, kuna phlegmatic, kuna sanguine, na kuna melancholy. Personally, I'm a choleric phlegmatic. Some unapata maybe mtu amekaa chini ya mentorship yangu ni sanguine. Maybe expression yake, they are very, I'm loud, I'm an extrovert. But then energy zangu ziko controlled. A sanguine ako all over, you know. Ama unapata an introvert. I'm not an introvert myself. I can be, but I'm not. So unapata huyu mtu ukijaribu unamtoa kwa ile box yake. Na it's not right. Wacha impact people na wacha kwe wao. So that has been my journey in short.
What about as a mentee?
As a mentee, it has been very interesting because in every season, I think I'm now not 30, but almost there. So in my life, like the first 7 years, like that, it has been divided like that, and the different places I've been. Presently, I'm under the mentorship of 3 people, depending with what set. I have Pastor Tim Wangi, who is my pastor. I have Pastor Samokat, and then I have Grace Kirapa. She used to host a show in one of the television in it. So unapata in these setups, these people have diverse influence, and there is kuna mali they come in. Pastor T comes in as my pastor. Pastor ni ule mtu anakufeed spiritually. I'm into music. Pastor Samokat comes in as a music mentor and my vocalist and all that, my vocal trainer and all that. Then Grace Kirapa comes as an all-round mentor. Grace Kirapa oversees more my life, like generally my relationships, you know, and she has a place to address that. So it has been I'm one loyal person. Mimi ni mtu na mimi kuna sijui kama it's a good thing ama bado I'm still finding out. Badala ya kwenda kufanya 10,000 mistakes. Sinikuje niulize hii inafanywa aje. Ni kama pale shule kuna this mathematics formula. Alafu umepitia mbali na kuna mtu alikuwa anapata A anaweza, you know. So I ask a lot. As a mentee, I ask a lot. And ukikana mimi hata generally as my friends, I ask them questions more than I answer questions. In my life, I ask, even the other day my mother was telling me, sasa wewe hizi maswali zako, I ask questions kwa sababu it is in asking questions that I get to understand how different people think, and I get to know a lot. Yes.
How do you navigate between a mentor and a mentee at the same time?
One, because first of all, I really honor and appreciate mentorship. I'm one person who has no problem in matters submission. I really have no problem having you as this person that I learn from. And now, because I have that regard, mimi niko na heshima, kama umeenda hatua 10 mbele yangu, na kuheshimu, sina shida. Like I really, I'm even, it excites me. And I will celebrate you. I will, you know, I'll really appreciate what you are doing. And if it's your work, I'll post. And because it's ni kweli, you know something that I don't know. You've been where I've not been. So with that honor, it's when I get someone who doesn't know something, I feel why kwa nini hujui kitu? So can I teach you how to do this? I don't like seeing people struggle. I am a helper. I think tunaambiango ladies we are helpers, but generally mimi in life I'm a helper. Mimi hata kwa barabara utapata na nataka kusaidia mtu amelemewa na mzigo, an old lady, can I help you lift this? Yeah. So unapata mtu ako overwhelmed with the issues of life. Ako pali trapped. I've been there before. The people I've mentioned and many more. I've come and say, now Kesh, we don't do like this. Or I've called, hey, I mean, this is how I'm feeling, this where I am in life, can we have a, and we've spoken, now unapata out of wisdom na that counsel, wananitoa kutoka pale. So I know if I am a life coach, I'm a preacher, I'm a mentor, and all these life experiences and all that, itakuwa ngumu sana nione mtu ako mali trapped maybe na kitu kama addiction, trapped na kitu kama nini depression, unaona hizo vitu zote, ama ako kwa business setup na niko na business yake anaenda kufunga, and I have 2 points I can give. Akona relationship issue, na misa zingine mimi na kuangani kama you know, I want kuna hiyo na kuanga hands on most of things, just to see humanity become a better place. Someone is struggling spiritually, ama akona spiritual issue, this thing we can engage spiritually, and we can get you out of this place. Yes.
As a mentor, I believe you receive people from all corners, different struggle corners.
Yes.
Do you guys go through any challenge? Ninyi mnapitianga challenge yoyote? Sasa mtu amekuja amekwambia hivi, kuna challenge yoyote pengine huwa mnapitia as a mentor?
As a mentor, I think mentorship yetu, most of the areas of mentorship, it's easy to mentor where you have been. Okay, so you come in and make sense. It's easy to mentor someone based, or you are more impactful based on where you have been in life. For example, I'm a musician, I'm a vocal artist, I'm a vocal teacher. So receiving someone who sings off key, who doesn't doesn't have a musical ear, doesn't know how to play instrument, it's easy for me to impact that. So my challenge is me first in self-development, self-growth. I'm using that as an example of many. So what what I went through to get the money to pay to pay for my classes and all that. So when I get to that place, it's easy for me to become of help to another. But sometimes unapata mentorship, sometimes we mentor, we also mentor from experiences. So hapo ndo unapatanga kuna wounds. For example, I lost my dad in 2022.
Sorry.
So unapata any person who comes with a grief issue, it's very easy for me to tell them how to navigate around loss of a loved one. Kwa sababu nimekuwa pale before. So the main challenge of a mentor, apart from sometimes getting mentees they know. You know, kuna mentees who know. The greatest challenge of a mentor is that you are the first to modeling. Wewe ndio blackboard, wewe ndio blackboard ndio inaandikangwa wanafunzi wana copy. So wao wana copy everything they are most of the things they want to learn, it's printed all of they are learning from your scars. So they are learning from your pain, your, you know, what you've gone through and so forth.
What are the some of the challenges, maybe some of the key challenges ukisikiza the mentees go through?
Yeah.
Ukiwasikiza ni challenges kama gani huwa wanapitia sana sana?
In our present generation, we have two. I would say three, which is major. Number one, we have mental, excuse me, we have emotional and mental. That's why unapata kwa generation tuko na inaitwaje mambo na depression. Tuko na depression nikiwa KU, nilikuwa somea tu hapa KU. Someone committed suicide tukiwa sekondia. So unapata such things. Now it's because of some of the families we're coming from. So emotional challenges, mental challenges, and also spiritual challenges. In our generation, presently, we are so spirituality. You see, spirituality is not just Christian. Spirituality kuna a lot of toxicity, toxicity in the present spirituality. So people wamejiindulge, umesikia Freemasonry and all that, and that's what's trending in our generation. Yes, so unapata mtu anaji-involve into some very funny occultic stuff, alafu anakuja, alafu mnawalk unataka kumtoa kule. So those are the things we go through, but mentally saizi, mentally, emotionally, kuna a lot of instability in that.
How can they overcome this? Hizo challenges zenye umetaja.
One, depression. Kuna kitu inaitwa childhood trauma. Mimi ukikuja uniambia wewe ni una struggle na ulevi, mimi hata siwezi angalia ulevi. I know ulevi is a presenting issue. Kuna kitu nitango presenting matter and underlying factor. So underlying factor the way ina cause the presenting issue. So ikitu imekuwa hapo for some very long time until some matokeo anajificha kwa pombe. So how do I deal with that when it comes to things with emotional, mental issue? We go back to the roots. How was your family set up? Was your father present? Was your mother present? What were the things you went through school? What did you face in terms of trauma, you know, and all that? So ukishatoa ile, ukishatoa nitwaje, ukisharudi pale chini, like you know, traveling back with the person in their childhood experience, na umsaidia ku overcome, umsaidia ku process ile pain, kama ni pain ali go through and all that. Huku nje utapata the presenting matter inaisha automatically. But kama unaanza kusema your problem is alcohol, asawa tena rehab, lakini huyu mtu pase, mtu ana shida ya alcohol is not the issue. So that is one. When it comes to spiritual matters, that is a very broad conversation, kwa sababu kwanza ya the setup ni tuko nayo. So it's just an advice. If you're hakuna haja ku travel, most of our young people ya kujaribu kutafuta strange places ya ku access you know, spiritual powers and all that for the sake of money, rituals. That's what's happening and all that. So is it tuko na conversations of fame. The other day we buried someone on TikTok because of the whole conversation. It was terrible, trying to trend. Homosexuality now is trending. I heard there is a company that is, you don't have to be gay. But inaweza kulipa ukiact. So unaona where we are headed to. But kwa sababu tunaogopa process. Hiyo miaka 10 ya kubuild jina, kubuild brand, kuenda kazi kila asubuhi and all that. So what I can say, let's avoid shortcuts in life. Yes.
Are there any strategies that mentees can follow maybe to overcome these challenges? Ama kuna any strategy yenye mentees wanaweza tumia?
Strategy ya overcome hizi nini?
Some of these challenges, mtu asione anaingia kwa shimo na anasema nitaingia kwa shimo alafu niende kwa mentor.
I think one that place of I can say tusikuwe wajuaji. Tusikuwe wajuaji. Ni vizuri before ni make every step, let me inquire. That's for me is the best strategy. Hakuna mtu akona answers to everything. Hata mimi mwenyewe, hata huyo mwenye anajaribu. So number one, hakuna mwenye akona answers to everything. If you want to go you want to get lifted, ama you are working towards something in career, nini, always consult. And number two, nothing comes easy. We are living in a generation of Mbogo where people don't want to sweat. People want the shortcut. Lady dem ataingia ni Twitter, ni TikTok. Afanye vitu alafu that's how anataka ku earn. Kwa sababu hataki kuenda ku 4 years, alafu after 4 years ile wealth yenye according to ile wealth yenye anaweza build in the next 10 years anataka ku build in 1 month. Chances are ata compromise. So ndio asingia kwa shimo. Yeye mwenyewe ajiamini na trust Mungu wake. You know, to go through the process and build kama ni wealth, build tu pole pole. Na semi ati Mungu hawezi kupatia that mlango once, anaweza. But pia njia zako unafuata njia gani za ku earn ama za kupata hiyo fame na kukuwa the person that you want to become. Yes.
Kuna kitu uliguzia inaitwa depression. And I heard you said that ile generation yenye iko sahi wengi wanakufa na depression. Nikashanga, you mean that mtu mwenye maybe ako sisi when growing up we used to know wale watu ambao wanapata depression, pengine mtu ako 60s, pengine mtu ako 50s, ako na familia. You mean mtu maybe ako 18, 20s, that is atapatwa na depression?
Hata tumeenda mbali sana. Mtu ako 9 years, mtu ako 7 years anaweza kupata depression. Mtoto. Dysfunctional families. Everything that you see with an individual inaanza from the family setup. Mimi it's an, I don't know, but it's a I don't know if I should say an advice and all that. Kama ujengia kwa family, if you're not married, and you know, it's very important kuangalia number one who you are. Me, I advocate for self development and therapy. And therapy what to deal na hizo nitwaje childhood traumas. Unapata mtu alikuwa traumatized huko akigrow up. The person she is getting married to pia amekuja na the same traumas, childhood traumas. These are two wounded people who are coming from. So ule mtoto mwenye tazaliwa hapa katikati unapata ana meet people who are living in the shadow of themselves. People who are living in the shadow of themselves, vile nime explain. Huyu mtoto atagrow na double traumas za mama yake na baba yake. Imagine sasa if that's the cycle that we, and that continues, and that is what has been there from actually Mau. So saizi unapata kama huyo nimekuambia suicidal issues and all that, ni conversation to you not feeling inferior, are not feeling important. And also affirmation, I'm not worthy, I'm not important, a lot of competition, a lot of comparison. Home unapata, unajua mtoto anakonga impacted at that small age. Baba or kamam, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are worthy, you can make it. So mtoto amekuja kuambia you are beautiful in campus. Alafu huyo mtu amekuja kuambia you're beautiful in campus. Huyo mtu wa campus amempatia character development. So what will happen? Depression, kwa sababu these man are meeting at 18, 19 is the first person in my life who told me that I'm anything important, I'm anything in life. So unapata maisha ya mtu iko subjected kwa huko, please have mercy on me, but not inward. Not inward to believe I can do it, I can make it, I can, you know. Yes, so that's what I can say.
Nilisikia uliguzia a mentor should be a friend somehow, na ningetaka tu utuambie is there any importance ya maintain boundary, ama kuna any boundary kati ya mentor na mentee? Kuna any boundary kati ya watu wawili?
Yes, kwa sababu huyu mentor, the fact that kwanza akona influence na ni mtu ungependa kukua kama yeye, unapenda nitwaje, you find this person honorable, you find this person productive, what you want to achieve in life. Huyu mtu amefika hapo, maybe kama ni business, already business yake, you know, is flourishing and all that. Huyu mtu mtu as a now chana mentee as a in this state this mentee is very vulnerable. Huyu mentee ukimwambia hi I want to meet you at 9 am ata 8 atakuwa pale. So unapatanga most of the time mentors in this context take advantage of the mentees. So unapata if it's whichever way, say if it's male because even females unapata, and that's why tuliangalia conversation ya character. A good mentor has to be a man of character, has to be a woman of character. Otherwise hao ndo wanakujanga sasa to heart. Unapatanga kama mentorship, kama pastors ni wale, kama mabosses ni wale, kama because unapata wali cross borders because ilikuwa nini. Also as a mentee sometimes you're brought so close to the mentor and unaanza kuona weaknesses. Huyu mtu ni CEO, huyu mtu nini, lakini akona bad eating habits, hana table manners. Unaona? So ama umejipata in a context where maybe you see maybe the cleanness of this person and realize mentor wangu hata si ati ni msafi sana. At that point if you're not careful you may throw away the whole mentorship work. Because you've been brought so close. Everyone has akuna hata nani ama nani kuna ile tu place ya weak. Everyone has something to work on when it comes to themselves. So that's the challenge. You're brought so close alafu unaanza kuona weaknesses za your mentor. Alafu unaanza kufikiria they're not what they say. Sawa mtu ni CEO lakini si mu important vile hata najuanga vile you know. Yes.
In a case of tume break boundaries, tunaweza fanya nini kati ya mentor na mentee? In case boundary imeku tume break boundaries, hizo zinakuwa ngumu sana kurepair. Zinakuwa ngumu kurepair kwa sababu inaanza na admiration. Unajua hawezi kwa mentor na mtu mwenye kwanza uja kwa like wow I want to be like this person. So the moment mume break hizo nini, will you really go back and be like wow I want to be like this person? Itakuwa ngumu. So utaanza kufeel kama huyu ni this important. Let me even narrow down to pastor because the pastor's conversation is what I've had most of the time. Kama huyu ni pastor na anakuwa kwa pulpit, you know, na najua ako na familia and all that, but I'll break borders na this is the conversation I'm having with him. And maybe hata jani tulikuwa tunaelekea ni I wanted him to or him or her to mentor me towards marriage. So do I really want to be taught marriage with that kind of a person? So unapata most of the times is kwangi repaired. Because either a mentor or a mentee live with a lot of wounds. Wanakwazananga sana. Yes. There's a question, what should mentees look for in a mentor and how can they make the most of the mentorship experience?
What to look for is what you want. You first need to know what you want. Because anyone around you can be a mentor. A mentor does not have to be. I've started like so. I've said if you are a farmer, there is someone who is doing farming well, so that we don't think mentorship is all about you know, other specific areas rather than narrow down even to the home setup. Your mother, your father is your mentor. Your big brother can be a mentor. Your young brother can be a mentor, because a mentor is someone who has what you don't have and has been where you don't have to be. So for me to know what I need, I need to know first of all what I need. Nataka nini? Huyu mentor anakuja kuni mentor nini? Mimi mwenyewe lazima nikuwe najua what I want to be mentored in. Most of the times it's a mentee who approaches a mentor. And I don't have to approach you in line with hi I want to be a mentor. It could sound that way, but most of the times it sounds hi, my name is Kesh. I've seen that you've been doing this, I've been struggling with this, can you help me do this? So that's how it starts. Yes.
Tukitamatisha tu, pengine unaweza tuambia advice yako kwa wale watu ambao someone is anadumaya kuwa mentor, mwingine anataka kuwa, mwingine na bado ni mentee, your advice?
My advice will be character. One of the important thing as a mentor, if you want to be a mentor to someone, which you should, most of us, or we should be mentors to people, is to every day add value on yourself. Hakuna mtu mwenye ataenda kuchukua maembe on an empty tree. So add value. No one will come to you if there is nothing that you have. Add value on yourself. Go back to deal with everything that really that short changes you. Kama vitu kama temper, vitu zenye zinakuteremshianga tu yani things that discredit you. So work on yourself, add value on yourself, build character, so that by the time this person comes, they are able to get you're able to be impactful to people's life. Because the mentee mentorship, mentee mentor is all about influencing people and being impactful, making this earth a better place. Unajua saizi as a globe, the things we are going through as a nation, as a society. So people are seeking for answers. So the only way to give people solutions, the only people to give people answers is when you have gone few steps mbele yao or many steps mbele yao, and you know what they don't know. You've added value. Every day read books. Every day wezi kuwa mentor alafu mara mbili mentia kuja kuuliza swali alafu mwambie sijui, atarudi hapo tena haizi. Maybe it's a business thing. Anakuja na kuambia business yangu imecollapse, unamwambia hata yangu ili collapse 10 years ago na sijaweza kuiamsha. Ataenda tafuta mtu mwingine mwenye anaweza. So a mentor can become irrelevant because they are not growing. Remember, these are mentor, these are mentee. As you are raising the mentee, chances are they are also growing. So a day will come and they will be in line with what you are building. In line with what you are building. They will be at par. If you're not growing, what will they do? You will be irrelevant. Atakuja kuuliza swali kama watu wenye walikuwa wanafanya business hizi to see what tuko kwa digital and AI. So unapata kama this person has not improved themselves, utamletea question ya AI ama question ya something else, akwambia hiyo sijui. So you look for someone else who can be relevant in your level. So for me, what I can say, every day build value on yourself so that you can ndo ubaki kwa game, so that you can be in the game, and character is the totality of everything.
Asante sana hapo kwa character. Hapo ndo nimeshika, na pengine tu swali ya mwisho, you can share your final thoughts and insights on the impact and importance of maybe mentorship. Tukimalizia tu your final thoughts.
My final thoughts, impact of mentorship. Mentorship is all we need. Our Gen Zs, excuse me, our Gen Zs on the road, they are literally, we are all crying for solutions. So mentorship is all about giving solutions to humanity, and its importance is that we don't repeat mistakes that most of the people who have gone before us have made. So in our side, it is like an evolvement of generations. I become a better person more than the person who has gone before me. So I would say that it is very important. And if someone is to watch, you know, and listening, and they are struggling in any situation, for me it's simple. Look for someone who has advanced in that area and let them hold your hand. This life is all about holding each other's hands. Yes.
Na watu wasiogope.
Usiogope kujongea, na usikufe kwa like the depression you've mentioned. Uko mahali unashindwa what's my way out. No, everyone look for someone and look for someone. I mean, God will always provide someone who can lift you out of and walk with you out of that situation. Hata nipende sijui kama it's relevant kupeana a biblical reference. Unapata disciples walikuwa wanauliza Yesu maswali, alafu unapata Elisha alikuwa tembea na Elijah, Joshua alikuwa tembea na Moses, kuna Timothy alikuwa mentee wa Paul. So these are biblical examples that mentorship did not start. It's not starting now. It's just that time they didn't call each other mentors, but they were mentors. Yes.
Asante sana. Hapo ndo tutafikisha tamati ama tutafika kikomo kwenye kipindi chetu siku ya leo. Tutakutafuta tena.
Yes.
Tutaendelea kuzungumza mambo na mentorship.
Asante.
It's a challenge iko. na watu sana watu wanakopa sana kujiongea juu sasa ujui utapata nani, utaketi na nani uende uongee na yeye aende akatangaze huko nje. So shukrani sana kwa kutafuta at least tuendelee kukuwa na kikao haswa kwa Gen Z watu sikize.
Kweli.
Shukrani sana. Nigatho kuma makiria murori wa Seo TV tumona mundu gwitwo Susan ni wetu manake ni wetu kwaragia kindu gwitwo ugima wa mwiri wa meciria na wakeigwa kindu kiria kihutia muno makiria ni kindu gwitwo character. Huno tukega turumo tafarira itu rucine rwa umuthi handini hari othe makinaria humemerekio matogwitwo ni producer wakwa mundu ugwitwo Joy ni wetu manake mwena wa kamera tumana muthuri timaura wa Marefe ngodirie muthe mwega uthina beno kimatha gukumia turane muthe wa rucu thina tafarira Rikiuma Ngo-Ini iria kono wa bogo wa gicuke.